and welcome back to Sustainability Ventures, where we look past sustainability slogans and into the systems behind them. Today, we're talking about three letters you see everywhere now: ESG, environmental, social, governance. ESG is promoted as proof that capitalism is becoming responsible, that markets are fixing climate change, that companies are finally being held accountable. But here's the uncomfortable question we're asking today. Is ESG driving real-world change, or just creating the appearance of progress? This video isn't anti-sustainability, and it's not anti-business. It's about understanding why ESG often looks powerful on paper, but delivers far less impact in the real world. ESG was created to solve a real problem. For decades, companies were judged on one thing only: profit. ESG promised something better. It claims to measure A, environmental impact, B, social responsibility, C, corporate governance. The idea was simple and attractive. If investors reward responsible companies, companies will change their behavior. Capital would flow towards sustainability. Polluters would lose funding. Markets would discipline bad actors. On paper, ESG looks like a breakthrough. In practice, it's far more complicated. Here's the first crack in the ESG story. There is no single ESG standard. The same company can receive a high ESG score from one agency, a mediocre score from another, and a poor score from a third. Why? Because ESG doesn't measure outcomes, it measures processes, disclosures, and policies. A company can score well for having a climate policy, publishing a sustainability report, and setting long-term targets, even if X, its total emissions, keep rising, X, its supply chain remains opaque, and X, its core business model is unchanged. ESG often rewards how well a company talks, not what it actually changes. When metrics become targets, behavior follows. This is called goal displacement. Under ESG, companies optimize for better disclosures, higher scores, stronger rankings, not necessarily for lower absolute emissions, reduced resource extraction, fossil fuel phase-outs. That's why many firms now invest more in ESG consultants, reporting software, and data presentation than in actually redesigning products or supply chains. ESG becomes a management exercise, not a transformation strategy. Here's one of the most confusing parts for the public. Some of the world's biggest emitters have strong ESG ratings. How is that possible? Because ESG is often relative, not absolute. A fossil fuel company can score well if it has good governance, manages worker safety, and reports emissions transparently, even while expanding oil and gas production. Meanwhile, a small manufacturer with low emissions but weak reporting systems can score worse. ESG doesn't ask, should this activity exist at all? It asks, is this company managing its risks well? That's a crucial difference. Here's the truth ESG rarely admits. ESG was designed for investors, not ecosystems. Its primary question is, will environmental or social issues affect profits? Not, is this business compatible with planetary limits? So ESG focuses on regulatory risk, reputation risk, legal exposure. If a company can pollute without triggering financial risk, ESG doesn't penalize it. That's why ESG can coexist with rising emissions. It manages financial risk, not climate reality. ESG also plays a powerful psychological role. It reassures investors, my money is doing good. It reassures companies, we're on the right side of history. It reassures governments, markets are handling sustainability. But reassurance isn't the same as results. ESG creates the feeling of progress without forcing hard questions about overconsumption, energy demand, and growth-based economics. It allows society to believe we can fix systemic problems without systemic change. ESG isn't useless, but it's not enough. When ESG replaces regulation, when scores replace science, when perception replaces impact, we lose precious time. Real sustainability means asking harder questions. Should this activity continue at all? Are emissions actually falling? Is demand being reduced, not just optimized? If this video helped you see ESG more clearly, thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below. Do you think ESG reforms capitalism or just softens its image? Thanks for watching.